Greetings out there in YouTube land. Mic is kind of hot. Welcome to my channel. Today I got another item for sale because I'm gonna mention it each time I post these. I did a video about maybe 3 weeks ago, just scaling down. I got a lot of stuff that I just don't really use anymore, and I want to pass it on to the music enthusiasts. You know, people that are looking for new gear. Because each time I get new gear, I get excited. Like I said, I remember the very first time I got a decent drum machine was the Alesis HR16. Got that thing home. For the next 4 days, I got like 3 hours of sleep a night because I just love playing drum machines. I love the rhythm. You know, I've had at least, I'll say about 70 drum machines. Just about any drum machine you can mention, I've had. You know, and as kind of an interesting trivia, leave a comment down here as far as, you know, what about this drum machine, Morris, man? What about this one? I can tell you I just about had every one of them. And I enjoyed each and every one of them. So today I have for sale the Boss Dr. Groove 202. I'll just stick it up here to the camera first. Turn it on, let you know it works. Okay. As you can see, I have all my knobs. I go on eBay, Reverb, and I see a lot of drum machines, the knobs missing. And I'm saying to myself, what grown-ass man let his knobs get away? You know, you can expect that from a kid or a little baby, but a grown-ass man with expensive gear, knobs missing. That tells me a lot about people when that's the situation, that you can't keep your stuff intact. You know, because I said yesterday in the video, whatever condition I buy something, when I sell it, whether it's 6 months from now or 6 years from now or 20 years from now, it's in the same condition as when I bought it. I take care of my stuff. I just don't understand the knob missing nonsense. It's like, you know, who's pulling knobs off? I mean, again, are you a little ass baby? Oops, you know, but enough of that, because I had to put that in there because it just makes me laugh when I see that on YouTube, or eBay or Reverb. Knobs are missing, you know, and just a lot of stuff gone. Then the power cord, they don't have the power cord, they don't have the remote. I'm like, get it together, keep it organized. But anyway, the Dr. Rhythm. And I'm just going to read off a few stats, but I'm going to leave all these stats down here in the subject line so you can read everything about this drum machine. It has over 207 drum sounds, 49 bass sounds, 128 kicks. It has the TR-808 famous sounds, the TR-909, and the TB-303 sounds, which I think is bass. Let me see where that's at, over 400 authentic grooves. So right out the box, you can just start playing, or just, you know, working on beats or putting beats to your stuff, because there's over 400 patterns in here. But of course, you can make your own. Real nice, soft, sensitive pads. I think these are the softest pads during that time that came out that wasn't a Cayenne P60, because everything prior to this was those hard pads, like on the Alesis HR16. These are real soft. What a lot of people like about this drum machine, I forget the term that's called, because I see it on a lot of Alesis drum machines where somebody decided to start putting buttons and putting stuff, circuit breaker. You know, you be making beats and I don't know what that's about. To me, that's called noise. But there's some people that like that in their mix, you know, and you can do real-time modification on these as far as the cutoff frequency, the resonance, the decay, and selector, you know. So people that really into that thing, you know, it's already built in. You don't got to put, you know, switches and knobs in there to get that sound, you know. But I'm impressed with this drum machine. I remember when I first got it, when it first came out, this was the closest thing to kind of like a hip-hop drum machine, because prior to this, it was just the straight-out Alesis and Lindrum stuff. You know, you sample your own stuff, get those gritty vinyl-like sounds, but this was like the first drum machine that kind of included all that gritty vinyl sound stuff in it already. So this was like the closest thing, or a poor man's MP60 at the time. Real easy to work. It's user-friendly, because I had one drum machine. It was the Kai, the last one they made, the 20 or something like that. Dynamite sounds. I had 2 of them. I bought one first. I was like, man, the learning curve on this is just ridiculous. So I sold it. I just sold the last one about a month ago because the same issue. You know, it's hard to sequence it. You know, when you lock it in with the keyboard, you get all this other weird stuff happening. It takes you about 30 minutes to resolve it. Then you shut it off, turn it back on. You got to go back in and figure out how you did what you did before. So I got rid of it. But this thing here, extremely user-friendly. It has bass patches in it. You know, you can put together a whole drum and bass patch alone in this drum machine. You got a lot of those, again, quote-unquote hip-hop street beat sounds. Again, I think this was the first drum machine that started that as opposed to straight out the box. You got these real clean, generic drum sounds that you would find on pop tunes as opposed to R&B, funky, dancing, you know, to your sweat type of tunes. The cool thing about this also is it's battery operated. So when you're somewhere and you don't have an outlet, you just put batteries in. It does come with the power cord because about 90% of these, when I look up on eBay and Reverb, no power cord. You know, and I actually had to pay for a power cord when I bought this thing. It's like $30. So that's included. I'm going to leave a link down here so you can hear this drum machine from another YouTube user. I'm also going to leave the stats out here down here so you can read up on this. I'm letting this go for $99 plus $30 shipping and handling. Now I'm going to also leave a couple of links on eBay so you can see what this drum machine is going for on eBay right now today. Starting bid and buy now, it's like $200. I've seen 3 of them at least where it's just $200 buy now. Then there was another one. It started off the bidding at $100. You know, so $99 if you're looking to find this particular drum machine. Again, like I said, I like this drum machine. And what really caught my attention when I first heard this drum machine when it first came out was it had that snare that Dr. Dre, DJ Quick uses, you know, that type of coast sound, you know, that part of the country sound. And that snare was not on any other drum machine. You know, again, this is the first drum machine to say, hey, we get it. The R&B people guys gonna be using this, so we gotta put some R&B type of sounds in here. Still, again, those very clean pop sounding tunes that you don't hear on an R&B hip hop track. So, you know, Roland/Boss was thinking, you know, they's like, okay, we're into another era of rhythm, you know. So again, only $99. It works. Power cord, all the knobs, no knobs missing, no back panel missing, no power cord missing. You get all that stuff. So that's it. $99. $30 shipping and handling. When you want it, just say, hey, Morris, man, leave a comment down here and say, I want to buy it. I say, okay, it's still available. Because once it's sold across the header, when it gets sold, it's going to say sold at the end. Because I posted a video yesterday for my Akai MP 2000 XL. I posted it last night. It was sold last night because the people that were looking for it knew the price that I was giving them was a heck of a price, because those drum machines normally run anywhere from $500 to $600 to $700 without any sound cards. I also included 25 sound cards by professional sound designers. The stuff that's on those cards are the stuff that you hear on hit records. Not this getting it off the internet, you know, you get 1,000 songs for $5 thing, you know, there wasn't none of that stuff. So I'm anticipating this is going to probably go within the next day or two because of the price and the value, you know. Again, it's in mint condition. There's not a dent or scratch on this thing. And it's MIDI, you know, so you want to hook up and do the MIDI thing. So until next time, take care. Thanks for watching. Again, I'll leave my link down here. Submit your PayPal payment, and then this goes out the very next business day with United States Postal Priority Shipping and signature required. So until next time, take care. Thanks for watching.